Why, hello there and welcome back. I'm afraid this episode doesn't have a particular intro because, well, I just felt like vlogging today, so let's just go with the flow and see how this goes. So without further ado, let's continue on, shall we? Here I am back in my usual spot. A few nights ago it occurred to me that Harrods has now got their winter stock in, and this sparked my curiosity, so I had a little browse on their website, and of course I did not leave empty-handed. So I do have a little haul to share with you. It's nothing much, but I figured why not feature it in the episode. And by the way, I also have footage of me having a browse, so let's get on to that. So here is my wallpaper for anyone a tad nosy. This was created by Conrad. If you are a Tomb Raider fan, then you'll know plenty of who exactly that is. And random fact for you, I didn't know this, but it was brought to my attention that Conrad actually follows me on Twitter. This really made my day, and I'm still oh so very shocked about it. And strangely enough, come to think of it, he is actually not the only Tomb Raider creator to actually follow me. Very strange, but I see this as a wonderful thing. For whatever reason they have chosen to follow me, I can only say thank you. So let's continue on. Let's see what there is. There we go. Let's continue onwards with Harrods now. This is not what I'm after, but I just wanted to include this because I am curious. Now, Chanel has brought out a winter edition as they do every year, and I'm just curious to anyone who has tried their makeup, is it actually okay for sensitive eyes? Because my skin is incredibly sensitive, especially the eye area, and I've just never tried their makeup before because I've always been so frightened to do so, and it would just be lovely to hear some feedback. So if you do know, please let me know. I would love to hear. Now, before I Twitter on, let's get right into what I was looking at. So let's type this in. Pardon me, I'm doing this right-handed, which I don't normally do. So here is what I'm after: SENSAI makeup. You just can't beat it. It is my #1 favourite makeup. I was introduced to this by my mother, who has been wearing this since she was my age, and now it's just become second nature to me. So let's continue and see if they have what I'm after. So, not after that. Oh, no. Let's see, where is it? Oh, there we are. Lipstick. So I have been terribly after a brown lipstick for quite some time now. The one that was my, well, what I consider to be my everyday brown lipstick is sadly now discontinued. Ever since then I have been on a quest to find a new one, and this one always pops up for me. I just don't know what it is, but I think it's about time I finally gave in and got it. So let's see what shades they have here. It is number 15 right there. Now, all of the swatches I have seen online, there aren't very many. Some people show it as being a very light brown, while other websites show it as being a very dark brown. Either way, brown is brown, so I'll be chuffed either way. So let's add it to the cart. Now, do you know what? I was going to settle on just this alone, but let's have a look at a second item I had my eyes on. One moment, please. Now this is somewhat of a newer product to the Sensai line. It is a lip gloss. Now I have yet to find a Sensai product that I dislike, and I know that it's going to be good. Here are all the lip glosses they currently possess within their range. This one is transparent, this is purple, red and a shade of coral. I find most lip glosses in the pink category tend to be leaning more towards that of a bubblegum pink, and that shade of pink doesn't particularly suit my skin tone all that well. Coral shades and rose tones really complement me, so I think I'm going to go ahead and try that one. So here is everything lying within my basket. So here I have a lip gloss. Next I have the brown lipstick, and Harrods is currently doing a deal on where if you purchase 2 Sensai products then you get a free gift. Now I'm just going to go ahead and pop in my order, then after that I think I really should be heading off to sleep. I'm afraid I haven't been sleeping all too well lately, and I really don't want to purposely deprive my sleep anymore. So it's off to bed I go. And now back to the present. Now you've already seen what I had picked out, so let's have a look and see how it compares to online. So as you just saw, I chose this lip gloss, a lipstick, and because Harrods was having a Christmas deal on, I managed to pick up this too. So it was purchase 2 Sensai products and get this for free. So I'm very eager to see what's inside. Now before I commence with the swatching of the lip products, I think you are just as curious as I am as to what lies inside of this bag. So let's do this first. I have already gone ahead and removed any excess packaging, and I just remembered that I'm supposed to take these off. Little tassels. I don't know why that brings me joy, but it just does. So I think, see? Yes, I was right, it does do up. Isn't that lovely? So the pouch does indeed close up like so. I'm not sure what I shall use it for, but I'll come up with something, I'm sure. So let's continue on and see what goodies lie inside. I won't lie, this is actually quite a lot more than I expected. Can't say I'm complaining at all, so let's have a look close up. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items total. Not bad, not bad. Well, technically 6 if you class the pouch. So this is the Micro Essence in Lotion. So here it is. Do pardon my shaky hands. As I said previously, I am quite tired. Next up I have the Illuminative Cream. Here is what it looks like close up, just a very petite pot. Next is the Jewel Essence. Here it is close up, very cute, very miniature. I believe this does contain an oil, given the separation in the bottle. So I do believe you have to shake this up before use, if I'm not mistaken. Give it just a little shake. There you go, it's all mixed up. So that's how it should look. And now 2 more products to go. Next is the Intensive Hand Treatment. Here is the next one. It just comes in a little tube like so. Pop that aside. Last one. As for last, I have the Total Eye Treatment. This had me a tad confused for but a moment, but there are actually 2 items in the one box. So in total, you do get 6 items. Here is both items close up, but what I want to share with you is in comparison to the other pot I just received, if you take a moment to look at the bottom, one is full while the other is not. So I can't say I'm too impressed on that front, but then again, a free sample is a free sample. I'm not complaining. Now that the skincare is out of the way, let's move onwards to the makeup. I I think I wish to try the lip gloss first and then the lipstick, so let me grab my mirror. By the way, this mirror is quite old. I think you saw this in a previous episode long ago when I was in Spain, I think it was. I did a What's in My Bag Spain edition. Let me know if you want me to bring those back. I just love doing them. So I've had this mirror for quite some years. It actually, I believe it belonged to my nan and now it belongs to me, and I just love it. Do pardon me as I can feel myself twittering on as per usual, but to my surprise some of you actually, well, enjoy that. So let's open this close up. Ooh, there you go. Very lovely. I'm not detecting any strong odour, so that's quite nice, but let's see how it is on the lips. Very lovely. So I have gone ahead and applied one layer, and I don't think you need any more than that. This is plenty by itself. It is such a subtle wash of colour. It's one of those products that just makes such a subtle difference. That is exactly how I would describe Sensai makeup. It's still you, but slightly more enhanced. As I first said when I went to purchase this, I did not want any lip glosses that were a bubblegum pink. They do not suit my complexion, whereas this, however, is very complimentary. I can see myself wearing this. It's just so subtle. This is not sticky, yet it's not runny and thick. It's that perfect balance in between. Not to mention the taste is subtle to nothing. So in total this is very comfortable to wear, very nice on the lips, and yes, I shall continue to use this in future. As much as I really don't want to take this off right now, I'm going to go ahead and remove it, followed by applying the lipstick. So I'll be back in but a moment. Now it's time to crack on with the lipstick. Now all of their lipsticks do come in a velvet pouch, just as this one does. And when you remove it, here is what it looks like. It's in a very soft gold shade, and yes, I can't wait to try this, so let's continue. And there we go. Me oh my, it's a yes. That is a yes from me. As I said previously, I wanted an everyday brown lipstick, and this is just yes. Now something that I find to be particularly interesting about this lipstick is, to some it is technically not a lipstick. Let me explain. Sensai is a Japanese brand, and in Japan this is classed as a lipstick, whereas in England, Harrods, this is classed as a lipstick topper, so it's not meant to be worn particularly on its own. In Japan, this is used to give the lady a subtle wash of colour, whereas when it came to England, we found this wash to be so subtle that we considered it to be a lipstick topper. So it's not meant to be worn on its own. I, however, love it this way. Now, if you want my honest opinion on this, I say both. That's because makeup, well, there are wrong ways to wear it, but there is simply no right way to wear it. So be my guest, wear it as you please. Obviously, due to colour theory, lipstick shades will look different depending on one's skin tone. On my skin tone, this to me looks like a dusty rose that's on the cusp of brown. So in a way, I suppose you could call it a dusty brown. As I said previously, my old everyday brown lipstick became discontinued, and ever since then I have been on the hunt to find a replacement, and I have now just found exactly that. I am oh so very overjoyed and just I'm very happy. I'm so happy, as a matter of fact, that I forgot to show you a close-up, so do pardon me. Again, I am very sleep deprived. So here it is close up. Remember, this shade will look different on different skin tones, as well as it will look different in person, depending on which device you are choosing to watch this episode on. I think I shall leave that on for the time being because, as I have said many times in the past, if I'm not wearing lipstick then I feel most naked. So me, oh my, where to continue? One moment. Now, because Christmas is so soon, as well as my own birthday is right around the corner, there was a particular gift that I really wanted last year that I could not get my hands on, but this year it came in. So on my lap is I'm not sure what you could consider it as, an early Christmas gift or an early birthday gift to myself. I'm not going to wear them just yet because, again, they are a gift to myself, so I'm not going to wear these until the actual day, but I figured I would share them with you because many of you are quite curious about what I do, what I purchase, and so on. So let's commence and show you what I got. Let's just take the top off, put that aside. More cardboard. Oh, and this is what I was after. Let me give you a close up. Oh me, oh my. So yes, it is in fact a pair of heels. So I noticed last year in my wardrobe that I was lacking what I considered to be evening shoes, and at the time I had gifted myself this beautiful lace dress for my birthday. I actually did not end up wearing it. I'm afraid the weather was far too cold, as well as it only arrived the day after my birthday, unfortunately. So the dress itself is lace, and I noticed that I did not possess any heels that matched, so I had a quick search online and I looked up lace heels, and these popped up, and unfortunately at the time I could not grasp my hands on a pair, but this year, just by magic, I wasn't even searching for these, they just popped up, and these were the last pair in my size. If that doesn't tell you that these were meant to be, then I don't know what else shall. As you all know, I have such a soft spot for lace, as well as almost as much as I have a soft spot for leather, and this shoe is, if I had to describe my perfect evening shoe, then this would in fact be it. I love the height, the lace, the black, the little touch of leather on the back, the glossy heel. I can't wait to wear these. I'm not sure how I shall end up styling them, most likely with the lace dress as previously mentioned, but these... Okay, I'll pop them away now. I've had a good look. Farewell, I'll see you soon. I can't wait to get them back out. Now the question remains, I now know how to style them, but what occasion shall I wear them for? Well, they are in fact evening shoes, so I should wear them to an evening, but what kind? Unless there are any gentlemen wishing to ask my hand, but I'm only joking. Although saying that, life is strange, so one can never know. That's the beautiful thing about life. Full of surprises, wonderful ones. Now I just had the urge to check the time, and me oh my, it is much more late than what I was led to believe. So I think it's for my own good that I go ahead and finish this episode, so do pardon that. This episode was simply a spontaneous idea, and do let me know, do you prefer episodes where I talk to you like this, or do you prefer it when I do voiceovers? I'm quite curious to know. It seems we have reached the end of the episode. Thank you for joining me, happy Christmas, and ta-ta for now.